Hello, you guys. How is everyone doing? Finally finished eating, cooking and eating. Now, eyes are just waiting for my little lash girl to come later. She's stopping by kind of late tonight. Um, hey, the Black Barbie. What's going on, Chica? Hey, Shan. What's going on, Miss Shan? Hey, Miss Teresa. Hey, Tony. Miss Diane. Exotic. I am She Johnson. How you doing, Exotic? It's my first time seeing you in here. Mr. Parker. Hey, Miss Rita. Hey, Positive Vibes. Clarinetta. How's everyone doing? Hey, DJ Sipsaw, Lily Edwards. I am She Johnson says 1 more hour. What's going on, DJ Sipsaw? See, this is one of those days I wish that I could drop the link, but they hacks when I drop the link. Since the trial is tomorrow, I would love for people to pop up, but that's asking for trouble. So I guess I would have to ask you all to call in. I heard someone say that Youngdolph last called was with straight drop. Is that true? I haven't heard that. I'm sure there are a lot of I've never heard that before. I also somebody said something to me either yesterday or the day before about um Yo Gotti and Straight Drop got to fighting or Young Dolph. Like a lot of this stuff I ain't heard in the whole 3 years. So that would be my yes, I am so ready for Monday. Are you all excited? About him finally getting justice. Um, hey Ashley, hey G Money. The same person said drop not a shooter. Okay. Mm. Well, we already know that whoever that is ain't credible. Um, did I say hello, Miss Rita? How are you guys doing today? Y'all a few more minutes. Hey, King Deshaun. Hey, Cypress. I know I never heard that either. I'm starting to hear a lot of stuff, to come up that I'd never heard before. I guess people are trying to give themselves another 15 minutes because, everything is going to start coming out next week, right? Everything is going to start coming out next week. So, um, then he lied and said Yo Gotti shot at Dolph. Lord have mercy. I ain't gonna even ask who it is, Lord, because Lord have mercy. Lord Jesus. Hey Tracy. Hey Miss Tracy. I ain't seen you here in a minute. What's going on, the psych dog? Hey Tambori. Tambori. Yes, the trial will be streamed. It will be. That's what I was told. I even have an email. So that's what it is. Okay. So I know somebody sent me a message saying something about a blogger says that um I didn't know what I was talking about. That blogger don't even live in Memphis. How the fuck would they know? I get so sick of these vloggers and they crap. I do. I just, and it's always the men. It's always the men. It is, and they don't have no issues with coming at a woman. That's why I don't have no issues with doing what I do. These vloggers been doing a whole lot of stuff. They really need to. A lot of them really need to be in jail, and then they think they so slick that it's ridiculous. But yeah, somebody sent me a message talking about a certain vlogger had said that it was not. I didn't know what I was talking about. It wasn't going to be televised. That vlogger way across country. Okay. Um. Let's see. But all y'all got to do is wait tomorrow. Maybe that vlogger know. Maybe the person that works in the department don't know what they talking about. Maybe that blogger, because they feel like because they hack and they, that's the reason why you have to send these bitches back to poverty when they indulge in a lot of this shit with these motherfucking vloggers, get their motherfucking jobs taken. But maybe because they feel like they got hackers and shit, they know more than the people that actually work at the courthouse. Not only was I told, I got a damn email. Ugh. I can't. I think it's just been almost 3 years of it. I'm not used to no damn sissy ass man. There go my Monty car. Oh my God. I have not seen Monica. Where have you been? Um, Tony P says half these vloggers channels finna tank after the trial. Real gonna rise to the top. That's true. Mr. Parker says, "Well, chat, we know who ain't take their black ass to church today." Oh, Mr. Parker, why you call me black ass? Um, what's been going on, Monica? I miss you too. Where have you been? Well, of course, I know you've been busy. Monica, do you still talk to what's her name? Clarinetta? Not Clarinetta, Catalea. I understand. I know life has been life and life has been life for a lot of people. I'm talking about all of us. Like I find myself so tired sometimes. Like I be so tired. How is she doing? I be so hey OG Snake Spotter. I be so tired sometimes. I be so tired sometimes that I have been getting to a point. I was like, I'm working. I'm tired. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. And then I had a reality. I was like, I'm just gonna go get me a job and work at Walmart and greet. I'm just gonna be a door greeter. Then I have to worry about them coming in there. I mean, it'd be a lot of fools in Walmart. Yeah, I know, but I just can't understand why men be coming at me. That's what I can't get. I can't understand why men be, I wish they just leave me alone. I really do. I wish they'd leave me alone. I can't stand those cis ass men. Um, Mama been on 8 minutes and has dropped it. I have not. Monica J says, y'all know I be having to watch my 26 step kids. A checkmate says, you don't want that smoke. DJ Sipsal says, what's up, OG, King OG, meeting place for nuts. Hey, Miss T, and salute to the chat. Hey, Miss Lynn. It's going to be streamed, from my understanding. There's a production company. So I guess this is the production company that kind of and I'm gonna tell y'all how this came up. Okay, I mean I could say it now. It's the day before the trial. I had thought about, but it's going to be streamed. It might be televised. I'm sure if it's a main production company coming in there, maybe it will be televised. But I know that there will be one media in there that is streaming, and it might be live. Who knows? But I would assume that it would be. But the person said to me that, because I was like, well, can I come in there with my camera? Can I have a TV show? And the person said to me verbatim, that's when I was thinking about going. If I could have brought my camera in there, I would have. She said, the person says, no, per the judge is going to allow one major media in there. That media is going to stream or whatever. And hold on, because people try to. She said they were gonna be live, but they were just streaming. Anyway, a cis ass a funky cis motherfucker to try to discredit you, bitch. It's the same goddamn thing. Okay. Hold on. Shoot, these supposed to be pissing me off. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Okay. It says verbatim that no no recording in the courtroom with the exception of one media TV camera. So that's what the person is saying. With the exception of one media can bring in their cameras. and all of the other medias will be able to feed off of that. Okay. Mr. Parker says, I'm watching TT. I mean, but maybe, the way she sent it to me is wrong. Maybe maybe what I got is wrong. Okay. So if, because I'm looking at it from the person that is over that. So maybe the person who is over it sent it to me wrong. Maybe when I went down there and talked to her yesterday, maybe I'm dyslexic. Maybe that's what it. Maybe I'm dyslexic. Okay, so maybe I got it wrong. Okay, but we'll see tomorrow. Okay. Maybe what I'm reading is wrong, and maybe what I was told when I was at the courthouse Friday, maybe I'm dyslexic. Okay, so we'll see though. Maybe I'm wrong. Um, they said, that at least one mofo is going to try to get their cell phone or some type of device in the courtroom. He said, I was wondering how long it would take you to get back in here. He said, I hope that we can watch. Hold on, you all. Okay. Anyways, you guys, I want to talk about will Youngdolph finally. I mean, I had to go back and read the message myself. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes I be kind of shocked when people send me messages. I do. And I have to go back and think about what I was told, and then I have to go back and read what was sent to me. Checkmate says the DA said he gonna close this case in 7 days. Because like I said, I had inquired about it early on because I was like, well, maybe I'll get to take my camera in there, if it's gonna be when I talk to the person told no, it's only gonna be one major media company of a camera in there, and she's going to let everybody else, all of the other medias, feed off of that. So Cypress, why do you say that it won't be full justice? Well, I understand now why they're saying that I understand now why they're saying that that Teasy and somebody else were the two shooters because they need 15 more minutes. I mean, if Straight Drop and them are convicted, that ends it for a lot of these medias, right? A lot of these vloggers who ain't been doing number line from day one. All they've been doing is telling a bunch of damn lies. Okay? All they've been doing is lying. So if when Straight Dropping them go to jail and they convicted, that ends it. They can't get them big checks and them big cash apps no more. So what they got to do is they got to flip it. Oh no, they convicting them. So they need 15 more minutes of life. But hopefully them bitches will be in jail where they can't have 15 more minutes of life because of all the shit they done did on here. Maybe the feds will get through with their investigation on here with these vloggers to get their motherfucking asses in jail. And these bitches that went and violated their motherfucking federal laws on their job. So maybe they'll clean house on YouTube where a lot of these niggas won't even be on here. So if they say it's teasy, see, all that bullshit ends next week. Oh, they got the wrong person. They need 15 more minutes of breath. Especially when this is all they got. Okay. I think they made it known that Teasy was a person of interest. Okay. Teasy was a person of interest. Devin Burns is a person of interest, was a person of interest. You don't hear nobody saying nothing about you don't hear them saying anything much about Devin Burns. He's still back there with Cornelius. Devin Burns is back there with Cornelius. Why they got him back there? Devin Burns was a person of interest. I'm gonna tell y'all what I think as it relates to teasing. I don't know what happened to teasing other than somebody took him out, but I'm gonna tell you what I believe happened. I believe that Teasy peeped game they was getting ready to, they was gonna slime him out because they was already go into, and their intentions were to do Straight Drop dirty. All you got to do is look at some of Teasy's posts when he was talking about you put me last, you're gonna regret it, or stuff like that. And some of them took him out. If I had to guess, and this is just my guess, that's what happened. That's why they took Teasy out. If Jook and Orange Mound Quet were still communicating, that means they still had some type of trust for each other. So then Teasy probably would have been the only other person. They go, well, he had to have been the one. He the one saying something. Now, if we ever had any doubt about Teasy saying something when the chief showed up on the scene, we knew for a fact that he had been. And I don't think he was telling on Straight Drop. I think he was telling on other people because of how him and Straight Drop were being done in his mind. So that's why when I tell y'all, I was told that when Straight Drop had communicated with Cornelius, Straight Drop said to Cornelius, make sure you tell on Gotti and Jook because he didn't want to do it. See, motherfuckers steal my information, but they want to discredit me. They want to find another way to say it and then discredit me still. They look at me, they feed off my energy to know what direction to go in, but they still want to discredit me. Okay. He says the YSL case has been very informative about the Georgia criminal justice system. I think the Youngdolph case will do the same for Memphis. RIP to the philanthropist. Absolutely. So the thing now, that's why I have been very adamant. See, trying to do the right thing, y'all, is just not when when people are just used to they do anything. They slimy, they just all types of stuff. When you as truthful as you can be, it's not conducive to some people, especially when they're used to scamming and being slicksters and stuff like that. That's why I say when the truth come out, y'all accept it. Don't let people play on your emotions. Will there be more to come? Absolutely. Okay. So, hey, unfortunately, Juke had lost his life. I hate that. Was Teasy involved? Yes, Teasy was involved. I hate that Teasy lost his life though. Was Gotti involved? Uh-huh. Sure was. I sure was. Uh-huh. Yeah, he was. Okay. And so that's why I tell people we're too old to let people play with our emotions, okay? I would be a damn fool, and I hate it for Young Dolph's family. God up in heavens knows that I do. I would hate it for Young Dolph's family so bad for them to get partial justice. Okay. So what I would do is I would continuously pray for them and all of that because I mean it could happen to any of us. We would want justice for our loved one regardless to who it was. But I'm not going to start any fights in the YouTube streets um about that because that's not going to get Young Dolph justice. It's not going to get him justice. It's not going to help his family. It's not. And so that's why I say I pray for his family, right? That there is justice in totality. We understand that there was a history of trying to take him out, okay? Of trying to take him out. And here's the thing about it. If Cornelius was not out there, we saw Orange Mound quit. Got out on he's out on bail right now. If Cornelius was can y'all remember back in 2022 all the way to 2023 Cornelius attorney kept getting him a bond hearing, and every time that there was a bail hearing, they kept changing it to another date. Be another date. They changed it again. Cornelius got one, he got a real good attorney. If there was any wiggle room, if there was any wiggle room, how come Cornelius, as a matter of fact, how come Cornelius's attorney, who is a very highly sophisticated, high-powered attorney, why didn't he ask for the case to be thrown out? Why didn't he draw up a motion and tell the judge, they don't have enough evidence on my client. Throw the case out. Why he didn't do that? As a matter of fact, why he didn't get his client out on bail? Not one time. Every time they set a court date, they reset it. Now, me, I don't have no issues with nobody's opinion. I have issues when people directly feel like they need to try and discredit me. They don't say, well, no, this is my opinion right here, Um, this is my opinion. But they directly try and discredit me, and they feed off of my energy and information. Okay. That's the twistedness of it. I could even deal with somebody saying, I don't listen to her. I don't listen to her. I don't even like her personality. I can deal with that F you and your mammy bitch. That's how I would feel and go on with my life. That's exactly how I would feel. F you and your mama. Okay, cool. But to try to feed off of my energy and my information and discredit me, I have issues with that. Cause see, I would say, well, that's a person I could deal with. They ain't shit, F them. But they don't look at my stuff good. Okay. But anyways, you know, will he finally get justice? Okay. Will he finally get justice? I do believe that he'll start to get a degree of justice. I do. I do believe that. I believe that he will start to get a degree of justice. Right? It does not. This is not the ending. It's just really just the beginning, right? And I think my thing is that, I'm praying that all of the witnesses and stuff I'm praying that all of the witnesses and stuff are safe. Okay. I'm praying that they're all safe. I'm praying that I'm sure the family will have security. I already know that DRT and stuff, the specialized units, will, be protective of the suspects and stuff, as they're supposed to be, right? Because they are the property of the county at this point, because they're in the county's jail. So that is their obligation, right? To protect the inmate. Okay. I don't know if they're going to start to show some of the evidence tomorrow. I was told that it could very well happen, depending on how fast the trial is moving, right? Um, hey, at this point, what we have to do is just pray for Youngdolph's family, and that the jury is able, that everything is clear. If these young men that are being accused did this, they say they have the evidence to prove it, that it's just made clear to the jury, right? That it's just made clear to the jury. Um, yeah, it's made clear to the jury. So let's see, taking a plea deal, nephew. Yeah, I'm still not convinced that he's not going to take a plea deal. I mean, I'm still not convinced that he's not going to. In the back, it's something in the back of my mind that tells me that he might. It's something in the back of my mind that tells me that he might. Yep, it tells me that he might. So, I don't know. I don't know. But I guess we'll all see tomorrow. Okay, we'll all see tomorrow. Okay. 901 King Deshaun sent me a message saying that News Channel 3 confirmed that they will be in the courtroom. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I just know what I'm looking at in the email and what I was told Friday, but I don't know. Um, because I'm looking at the email, it did say no recording or live streaming allowed in the courtroom with the exception of one media. So, I don't know. Um, no, she Johnson, she'll be gone by. Anyways, you guys, like I said, we've gotten to the nit and the grit of it all, right? We've gotten to the nit and the grit of it all, and I hope me myself, you don't ever know if a person might have a change of heart. We don't know what straight drop subject to do when he get in there, especially since he said a while ago, he evidently he must have been feeling away if he wanted for Cornelius to tell it. Okay, so we don't know what he might get in there to do, get in there and do tomorrow. Like I said, because I'm not convinced that he's not going to plead out. I'm still not convinced that he's not going to. Nobody has told me he has, but I'm just not convinced. Exotic says, do you think they have the shooter in custody? What shooter? Who you talking about, love? Who you talking about? What you think they have? Who's the shooter of who you talking about? The shooter, the people that shot Youngdolph? Um, I believe they got the shooters that's gonna be in the courtroom tomorrow. I believe that the shooters and are gonna be in the courtroom tomorrow, and Straight Drop is one of them. That's who I believe the shooters are. Straight Drop and Cornelius. I believe they have the right shooters. So hey, I guess everybody else has a difference of opinion, but I believe what the prosecutors say. And I guess we'll get the opportunity at least tomorrow or the next day to see what type of evidence you know um they have. But I believe they have the right shooters. I do. I believe that Straight Drop is one of them and Cornelius is the other one. I think what I've been saying for the longest is people don't necessarily know what Cornelius has been saying, right? People don't necessarily know what Cornelius has been saying. Um, so when people were saying what that wasn't under Cornelius, I said, wow, um, a lot of people have more faith in Cornelius than he got in himself. I do believe. How come Cornelius ain't got no court date? A lot of people hadn't looked at that. I mean, why don't he have a trial date? He's got to be in the courtroom tomorrow, but they didn't say not one time that it was his trial. Has he pleaded out? Is he going to take a plea? Why is he going to be at a trial tomorrow? That's not his trial. Is he going to testify? on behalf of Straight Drop, or is he going to testify against Straight Drop? On behalf or against? You know, we don't know what is Orange Mountain Quet going to do tomorrow. Now, in the system, it's showing that it's supposedly his trial, but they're saying that the news said that he's not going to be on trial tomorrow. So I don't know. They said Cornbread looking out for Cornbread, and he ain't wrong. True Aquarius says that's whole what they said. Clarinetta and his brother identified him in a lineup. TB21 says he took a plea and agreed to testify against Straight Drop. I guess we'll see all that tomorrow for sure. We'll see tomorrow for sure. True Aquarius says that should say that show what they say. Mm-hmm. We'll see tomorrow for sure. We'll see tomorrow because they'll be in court tomorrow. News says all will be in court, but only Straight Drop. Right. The news says only Straight Drop trial. But remember now, about a couple weeks ago, Hernandez Govan, they were saying Hernandez Govan was also going to be on trial. And it's in the system that he was going to also be on trial. And then it has changed. Now that it has changed, although it's still in the system that he's going to be on trial. It's Bama 101 says, it is kind of weird that I'm going to be in court, but it's only Straight Drop that's on trial, and a lot of people trip, and that is the 25th of the cookie shop being in business. True still talking about bail for Cornbread. Well, I mean, I'm hold on. I'm getting ready to pull up something. I like True Results. I don't be necessarily agreeing with what he say, but I like him, so I ain't got no issues with him. But I'm getting ready to pull up something. Okay, y'all, hold on. I want to show y'all this, okay? Okay, let's see. Let me see if they moved it. Okay, they've taken a whole lot out. Because remember now, when he was having those court dates for bond setting, okay, they removed quite a bit of that out. Just says report date, report date. When he was having court dates for bond hearings. They've deleted some of that out, but remember when he was having those court date for bond hearings, and then they were consistently being reset. Okay. Duke Man says, Dolph had Plug on grass, and they wanted in it, could do nothing with him here. Plus size badger says, I'm at a light and it's 4 cars of young dudes playing Preach So Loud. Y'all hold on for 1 second, okay? My phone is. Thank you for the Cash App, Robert. Thank you so much for the Cash App. Hold on, you guys. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I had to make a phone call. Um, let's see. A plus size better. His spirit. I think Dolph brought in. I think Dolph bought in two gelato and maybe owned it. McName says owned it. Duke Main says, "Hello, hell yeah, fam. Have made so much off the grass. They want it in." It said bought out. You guys, make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Okay, like, share, and subscribe. And what we're talking about is, will Youngdolph finally get justice? Okay. And did they raise security because of threats? Okay. Will he finally get justice? I believe the start of justice. Shoot, that'll be too late. I believe the start of justice starts tomorrow, right? That's just the start of it. And I know everybody has their his or her own opinions, okay? As it relates to Young Dolph, about, well, everybody has his or her own opinion as it relates to straight drop, okay? As it relates to straight drop and Cornelius. Y'all let me say this, because I don't really think that I can function straight if I don't say it. Do not come into my chat and disrespect me. If you got issues with me, stay out of my chat. Stay out of my chat, but do not come into my chat and disrespect me. I don't go into nobody's chat and disrespect them. Don't come into my chat and play with me and play games with me. Don't do that to me. I don't get on YouTube to play games. I don't get on YouTube to troll. I don't get on YouTube to hack. I don't get on YouTube to play the games that I'm finding out a lot of these YouTubers play. I don't get on here to do that. I'm tired of being disrespected. Don't come into my chat and disrespect me. I'm saying it nicely. I'm saying it nicely. Don't come in here and disrespect me. Okay. Just stay away from my chat. I've already heard about the group of YouTubers and what they get together and do. I really been knowing. Okay. But I give people the opportunity to show their hand. Don't come into my chat and play with me. Just stay away. Okay. Just stay away. I'm not gonna kiss no ass or none of that. Okay. Because I'm not slimy. I'm not slimy. I don't play those types of games. But just stay out of my chat messing with me. I ain't gonna get on here hollering and screaming and doing any of that, because I know that's what some of these folks want. I already heard about it. I'm gonna just handle it another way. Okay. So just stay out of my chat. Just stay out of my chat. You show your hands. I see them. Okay. You don't have to show me your hand but one time. Just leave me alone. Okay. Just leave me alone. But anyways, I digress. Okay. Why does it sound like some YouTube Illuminati stuff? Why does it sound like that? The Alabama hitter. Is there a YouTube Illuminati? Is there? McName Nate says, I've been around all the guys in the hood, no reservations. That's right. And you, those of you all that are in the bushes, please do hit the like button. Okay. McName May says, some people reserve their way in. Well, I mean, Alabama hitter, we all know they meet in rooms. They be meeting in clubhouse rooms and stuff. Okay. They be meeting out in the clubhouse rooms. Anyways, you guys, will Youngdolph finally get justice? Okay. Hey, it all starts tomorrow. It all starts tomorrow. I think people need to keep an open mind, right? And when they start presenting the evidence, and things of that nature, I think that people need to keep an open mind and accept what they put out. I know that because so much stuff has been put out over the internet and all of that good stuff, people wanted to be, Black youngster jumped out of the ceiling of the cookie shop, and they swang in from the tree from a rope and all of that. I don't think it's gonna be that. It's gonna be short and straight to the point, right? And oftentimes the truth is boring. I think that's why a lot of people didn't want to believe me, because I didn't have all these grand ideas of all of this crazy stuff. I didn't believe. Right, we'll see tomorrow, exotic. I didn't believe that, straight drop and them pulled up in front of the cookie shop just to take a promo shoot. Right, a lot of people felt like that they pulled up in front of the cookie shop to take a promo shoot and all of that and start taking pictures and things of that nature, just to make it look a certain way. I don't believe that. When people are committing murders, I don't think they have time for photo shoots and all that. Okay, for photo shoots and all of that. Okay, I don't think they have time for that. So I do believe, it is in my opinion, okay, it is in my opinion that straight drop and um Cornelius are two of the shooters. Now, do I believe that there were other people out there? Absolutely, 100%. Because I think I told you all, I was told from the very beginning, okay? I was told from the very beginning that there were other cars and stuff out there, right? I don't think anybody, I would never disagree with that, because is what was out there in the very beginning, that there were other cars and stuff out there. So listen, hey, I really hate all of this happen. I do, but I'm not going to, not unless they get into court tomorrow and the prosecutors say, listen, Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith, if they even mention his name, because that's not his trial, we're not the shooters, then I'll believe it. But or unless somebody else was out there, unless somebody else was out there, right? Because I get getting suspicious sometimes when people are so adamant about who was out there that day. I get to thinking, well, were they one of the ones that was out there? Okay. Were they one of the ones that was out there? So thank you, Tony P. I appreciate that a whole lot. And listen, listen, I don't, and let me just say this, and I don't be want to get too far into that and into anything. I don't have any issues with people not liking my personality. I don't, because it's some people that have personalities that I don't care for, right? But because I don't care for them, but because I don't care for them, I'm not going to be disrespectful to them, right? When I don't care for people, I stay away from them. I don't troll them. I don't try and discredit them. I don't go and link up with YouTubers and try and defame their characters behind their back. I don't do things of that nature, right? If I don't like them, you probably I'm gonna say it. Okay, I'm gonna say it. When people come into the chat, I don't look at that vlogger. No, I don't believe nothing that vlogger say. I don't look at them. It ain't very many like that, but when I don't know, I don't that vlog ain't that ain't credible or whatever. But I'm not going to go and be trying to mess with that blogger. That's just something that I don't do. But what I see is I see people try and discredit me, defame my character, okay, or hear about it, defame my character, and then want to feed off of my energy. Okay. And so I think I've said this before, and I don't even want to get into it. I think, as it relates to the Youngdolph's case, we are all on here for one thing. I think, hey, I have to speak for myself because I don't really know what nobody else has gone through, right? I've seen vloggers, set up plays and go back and forth with each other. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't have the energy for no plays. I don't want to do no plays and be in no beefs for no views. To me, and this is just to me. To some people, they call it genius. To me, it's insanity. I don't want to be fake beefing for no views. I don't want to be going back and forwards for no views. I just leave me alone. Let me vlog on the Youngdolph's case and leave me alone. Ain't nothing gonna change. Okay, nothing is going to change. My stance has been the very same from day one. Okay, my stance has been the very same from day one. Okay. Miss T, it's all about the business you stand on. In reality, forget these dweebs. Yeah. No, we don't fake beef. I'm not going to fake beef. You know what I mean? And it's been like almost 3 years. And so it becomes extremely draining, because I have other things going on outside of here. And I do believe that there are people, because it's been the exact same people that have come up over and over and over again. I guess they would have been happy if they could have ran me off 3 years ago, but they still haven't been able to do that, right? But I just can't understand, like, I don't know. And it ain't for me to, people are who they are. It's not for me to try to figure out why people do what they do. The only thing I ask is leave me alone. Leave me alone. Um, you know, I worked for the police department for almost 18 years. I'm gonna just say this. I always know I listen to people very closely. And that's why I get surprised by how some of these women, and I know some of these women have been abused in some type of way. Because I always know a predator when I hear one. I know their verbiage when they're harassing women, and then shut up, you crying. That's a motherfucking rapist and a woman killer. A woman beater. I know their verbiage. I know when they're crazy. You can't consistently, it takes a special kind of sick freak to want to consistently harass and not get tired of it, to go make fake pages and want to troll. It's something wrong with that. That's a person that you can't even leave your children around, okay? They'll do something to kids. So that's why when y'all hear me fussing, I'm like, no, this right here been going on too long. It's something wrong. It's something wrong with that person, and they'll do anything. Okay. So that's why I take a lot of stuff like that seriously, because I'll watch it. And then when it's going on too long and they don't get tired, that's a person you might want to pull their background. I bet you if they ain't tried to have it hidden or something, they've been doing something to some damn women and children. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Because a man that's sane, they don't have obsessiveness with consistently trying to harass women. That is a predator. Okay, that's a predator, and that's why I know a lot of these women have Stockholm syndrome. Okay, because the ones that have Stockholm syndrome and have had some type of trauma in their life as a child, as a young woman, as a young adult, check, they follow men like that. Okay, I'm gonna just tell you that right now. Rest in peace, Youngdolph says at Duke, man, no cap, and that's why I like Miss T. She want all the players, not just one or two, of two guys. Okay. Yeah, Hilda, that's crazy. It is. I mean, it that's but it's unfortunate though that that's how I've seen it for 18 years, and it's not me being dramatic. That's just how. Listen, that I saw it for 18 years. I saw it for 18 years, and that's why I take it so seriously. And so I know a lot of people would go, well, T, if I was you, I wouldn't, because I've had a lot of people say, T, don't worry about it. That person is just crazy. And I know to most people, they'll go, oh, that person just crazy. But to me, because I've seen it, I've seen the characteristics for 18 years, it's something that turns over in my brain another kind of way when I see dudes like that on here. Christopher O'Brien says so much evil. Let the ones that are still good receive their flowers while they're still here. Dottie says, I think Daddy O gonna get locked up tomorrow. He has court also. That's why they have all their security. So Daddy O has court. He has court at 201 Poplar. Well, we could pull that up. Let me pull that up. Because I know Daddy O's name. Okay, we could go ahead and pull that up right quick. Okay. So I know Daddy O's first name. I knew the last name too. That's true, Alabama here. The karma always spins the block. I agree 100%. Um, what's Daddy O's last name? And you have to speak on it, Tam, because your base needs to know, folks. Right. And I feel like I have, and I put certain stuff out. Y'all, somebody tell me Daddy O's last name. I know his first name. Somebody please tell me his last name. More okay. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a second, guys. Yeah, Daddy, you ain't got no court date. How come I don't see where he have a court date? Daddy O'Neil. It says, rest in peace, Youngdolph says, because I can say a lot. They really trying to figure out who from Dolph family gonna be there. And it's the artist coming. Y'all know I know the answer to both of them. The artist, 9 out of 10 not going. 9 times out of 10 not going. I didn't think that the artist would be there. I didn't think that the artist would be there. I don't think that would be a good place for him to be. Oh, and that leads me to this. I asked why the security was so tight, and they said that that's because the information number or whatever had been getting some type of threats, or they don't normally they get threats and stuff like that all the time. People calling talking about they're gonna shoot up the building, this and that. No, 9 times out of 10, but it happens. I'm gonna tell y'all something. It happens all of the time. Every time something big happens get ready to happen at the courthouse, it happens all the time. They start getting calls on the information line and all of that, talking about somebody gonna come and do something, right? It usually never happens, but it always makes them beef up security. But I don't see where Daddy O goes to court tomorrow, and I pulled up his whole name. In the public system, of course, in the court system, it says nothing about him going to court. He says facts. That's common sense. They've been gaining info without going to court. They post to find the mysterious UNC and the family I can't speak to. We know, you got the juice. We know, much unless Miss T give me the green light. Go ahead and say it. Rest in peace, Youngdolph. Go ahead, go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. I don't think it will be a security issue because it's going to be a lot of security down there. As I said on the video earlier today, y'all, please don't go down. Don't let nobody send y'all out. Because, see, I know it'd be a lot of, I know Yo Gotti is a fan of the show. I know that Quit is a fan of the show. And they tells me when Straight Drop had his phone, he made sure he tuned in every time I came on, and he probably still got a phone, child, because he gets the phones. And I know that Vato, because we had to block him. He's a fan. Big 30 and them all. Moneybag is a fan. So we know that they're listening. And so they have their people to tune in and stuff but do not send any of those little dudes out to go down there and be taken out because they are going to snipe them out. Do not do it. Dottie made me pick up the phone and put it in the air. She is in time. I don't see where Daddy O has a court case tomorrow. He don't have a court case down there because his name is not on the docket tomorrow for any courtroom. It's all over. YT gotta take this shit with a grain of salt. What's all over YouTube that Daddy O has a court date? I'm getting ready to show y'all his name. Daddy O don't have no court date tomorrow. See, I be hating to put these people information. And that might not be him anyways, because yeah, I think that's a dummy address anyways. But we don't see where Daddy O has a court date. I'm getting ready to show you all so that y'all can see. I be trying to show y'all proof so you won't just believe anything That's Jeremy. That says Jermail. Although I don't think that that's Daddy O. Okay. That says Jermail Moore. Then it goes to Jeremiah, Jarrell, Jerry, Jerry Mia. These folks wrong for this. Jerry Mia Nuh. Child, please. I don't know what these folks be don't they name these kids. Anyways, y'all, I don't see him. Did y'all see him? Maybe I skipped over it. No, his first name isn't Daddy O. His first name isn't Daddy O. So I don't see him in the court system for tomorrow. I don't see him in the court system for tomorrow. So I don't know. So the person that came in here, I forget their name. He's not showing in the system to be in court tomorrow. So if he be down there, it won't be for his court date. It won't be for his court date. So yeah, I hope they don't send nobody down there. I don't think they will though. If these little guys know what's good for them, they'll try to stay as far away from that courthouse as they can stay. Is rest in peace, Youngdolph still in here? We still waiting on the tea. Or did he send it to me in a message? Hold on, let me see. Oh, he said he dropped the tea already. I missed it when I was in the other screen. Lord have mercy. Okay, forget it. These fools trying to see who from Dolph family gonna be called to the stand. Okay, all right. Yeah, okay. We don't even know. We don't even know if Marcus is gonna be called to the stand. Nobody even knows if Marcus is gonna be there. The realty says, "Stop listening to these cap ass bloggers at Mr. Parker. They ain't from the city." 901 King Deshaun says he said something about they wondering who from Dolph family gonna be called to the stand. Cypress says, the Alabama Hitter said he saw it. Oh, what page is it on, Alabama Hitter? What court docket is it on? He said he saw it. Because I pulled it up. I didn't see it. So what site can I find it on? Because I pulled it up on I pulled up the court site. I didn't see it on there. The Parker says, "Man, TT don't be knowing. She act like she has ties and connections to law enforcement. She act like she a private investigator or something." I am one. Oh, he said he saw what Rest in Peace Young Dolph said. I was going to say I didn't see it. What did Rest in Peace Young Dolph say? I must have missed it. Because I saw what he said, forget it. He wasn't going to sell it. Okay, forget it. These fools trying to. He decided not to tell it. He says, I wonder what Jamarca's going to say about straight drop on the stand. I don't know. I know that's going to be real awkward to have to sit on the stand and tell on your brother. I know that's going to be awkward for him. I know that's going to be awkward for him. Yeah, I think court starts at 9:30 tomorrow. I think court starts at 9. It starts at 9:30. Hold on, let me see what time it's going to start. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on, y'all. Uh, okay. Yeah, it starts promptly at 9 o'clock. Rest in peace, Youngdolph says it is so much y'all see. It just like I do. They all trying to figure out is Dolph family gonna be there, like they gonna try some when it's clearly gonna be beefed up. Yeah, it's gonna be beefed up on both ends, y'all. So hopefully these guys will not go in there and try nothing. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me, okay? Please like, share, and subscribe. Everybody keep asking me if I'm gonna be there. I don't think it would be safe. If they would have allowed me to take my camera in to the courtroom, I would have been there. I would have been there because I would have taken my camera and gone into the courtroom. I had intentions on sending in an intern, and I didn't get the opportunity. I had been so busy. I didn't get the opportunity to go and get me an intern and send the intern into the courtroom for me. But I mean, since it's gonna be streamed or whatever, I guess I don't have to, and nobody has to, really. So I'll be at home with the rest of y'all looking. Shan said that's 10 a.m. So I reckon I'll just be at home with everybody else if I ain't out working. I actually got to get out and work in the morning. So we'll vlog on the Young Dolph's case a little later. Teresa says, I'm glad Dolph's dad gets to see Dolph get justice. That's what we prayed for, right? We prayed for a young Dolph's father, for him to, be well enough to, be there to see his son get justice, to escort his wife and be a support team for his wife and his children and his grandkids and his daughter-in-law, to be able to be there for all of them as well. And it's going to be a sad thing, you all. I know that everybody has a lot of passion. Those that genuinely want to see Young Dolph get justice, not those that are just trying to make up stuff to get a check. But I'm talking about those that genuinely blog on the case because they want to see the young man get justice, right? And so that has been everybody's prayer, that Young Dolph's family, Young Dolph's father, could be well enough, because we had heard the rumors about Young Dolph's father not being well, right? And I was even told at some point that his mother was not well, because her, Young Dolph's mother, Young Dolph's unaliving had taken a toll on his mother at some point. So I'm happy that they get the opportunity to see the beginning of justice, right? And because I know a lot of people don't like to hear this, but I just got to go on and say it, okay? And because we serve a mighty good God, okay, we don't know what may happen in the courtroom. Sometimes, the accused might get in there and go ahead and just tell the truth. You know what I mean? You never know what could happen. And so, hey, I know a lot of people want to know what has happened. I think it's all going to come out, whether he pleads out or not. At some point, it's all going to come out, because bits and pieces of it, quite a chunk of it, has come out anyways, right? But it's just about hearing about the evidence and all of that, okay? It's just about hearing about the evidence and all of that. So, rest in peace, Young Dog says some of them goofies just want to see the video where the video effing meth heads. That's exactly what's going on. Some people want to just see the video, right? Some people want to see the video. And just like, Alabama here that said the other day, folks are wanting just confirmation on a whole lot of things, right? It's one thing when you hear it from everybody else, but when you're actually getting the confirmation from looking at the evidence, like these are the text messages that we got from the phone company, and able to see that, that's actual confirmation, right? So they said tell them go down their self, Miss T. Listen, I feel like they want to know if I'm gonna be there so they can line me up. Not y'all. I'm talking about some of these other ones that's popping into the chat that I ain't never even seen before. One guy popped into the chat the other day and said, Miss T, I can hear how he sound in my head. Miss T, you gonna be down there at that trial? I said no. I sure did. He typed that. I had never seen that person before. I said no. The person said, good, stay out the way. I said, they'll never line me up. They'll never line me up. I ain't gonna be up in there. I'm not gonna be there. Leave me alone. Thank you, Gina, for being a member for 15 months. I ain't gonna be up in there. Although it's going to be heavily secured now. So don't, the witnesses and all of them, don't get scared. It's going to be secured. They're going to snipe off somebody. But I ain't going. I'm not going. I'm gonna sit on the internet. I'm gonna see it when I get home, okay? uh Tam done came in here and put me in timeout for trolling your trolls. Huh? What happened? She said she apologized, Mr. Parker. I believe True Results gonna be at the courthouse. Thank you, Kane Life, for being a member for 4 months. I appreciate that so much. Yaya Terrell says, "Hey sister, countdown." Yes, it's the countdown time. It is. It's the countdown time. Hey, Holiday Tracks. Hold on, y'all. I'm sending somebody a text message. He said calling in the steppers. That's how that song go. I'm telling you, that's how it go. But if them steppers come down there tomorrow, they ain't gonna be stepping when they come out. They're not gonna be stepping when they come out. Alabama Hill, they gonna roll them out. ZK says Lil T, I owed him. Lil T says I owe him. He cuts up whenever he feels like I apologize though. ZK says, yeah, backdoor, you not tomorrow, even let them know it. Yeah, backdoor, you not tomorrow, or ever let them know it. Duke Main says, who do chat really believe is left out to get besides Yo Gotti and Black Youngster? Um, Let me ask y'all something. Do y'all believe what Mr. N say? Do you all believe that Mr. N is credible? Yes, ZK, he told Mr. Parker told on you. Do y'all believe what I want to know? Do you all believe what Mr. N says? G Money, I'm with you on that. I promise to God, in the back of my mind, I just kind of believe that. Duke Man, you got it, ain't going down. Wishful thinking though. King Deshaun says, "Who the heck is Mr. N?" Hold on, y'all. True Aquarius says, y'all pay attention now. Anytime she says something is in the back of her mind, she's already heard. Cypress. Yeah, I'm still not convinced though. I am still not convinced that straight drop is not gonna plead out. I'm not convinced. Um, Rest in peace, Youngdolph says it's really weird them other guys coming to the trial but not standing trial. Duke Man says, Cypress, I really wanted to know why you run up out of, oh Lord. I don't, Duke Man, I don't think Cypress ran out of Memphis. Sometimes you have to, you know what? It's a lot of people moving out of Memphis because they just want to change, you know? Um, the stuff that's going on in Memphis, like a guy that used to do my hair, he was at home. He moved to Dallas. And I was like, hey Norman. And so I was like, are you back for good? He was like, no. And I said, why? You like living in Dallas that well? He said, it's not that I like Dallas so good. It's just that Memphis is just too bad. So it's just a lot of people leaving. But a lot of people be joking with Cypress like this. They saying Cypress pre didn't run you up out of Memphis, did it? You know what I mean, OG. Y'all hit the like button. So it's gonna be interesting to see what Cornelius, if Cornelius gets on the stand tomorrow. Thank you, Paper Bag, for hitting the like button. I appreciate that. I'm getting ready to open up the lines for you all to call in. I wish I could drop the link, but these fools hack. Okay, they hacks. And so I want you all to the city turned it into a retirement home in a historical city. How many shackles would they have on old straight drop? Yeah, I bet you straight drop gonna be looking so sad tomorrow. I bet you he is. You're gonna see the stress on his face. Yes, Mr. N been around them from the beginning. Everything he said, I believe everything that Mr. N said was true. I absolutely believe him. I believe Mr. N. I believe every word of it. And I'm glad that he put that out there because that was just further confirmation. I know a lot of people don't want to believe. Um, I know a lot of people don't want to believe what the insurance agent says. But y'all, that insurance agent plus size bad as I bet his stomach running. I bet it's running too. But that insurance agent dropped some gems. Y'all, what was that insurance agent's name? Somebody help me out. Hell, I'd have forgot it. I'm getting ready to pull up what that insurance agent said. The insurance agent dropped a lot of gems. I don't know if he's gonna be a witness or not. I don't know. I don't know any of the witnesses, but let's see, Black Youngster insurance agent. Yeah, what was his name? Eric Winston. Okay, yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on. It's always good to go back to the beginning. Hold on, y'all. It's always good to go back to the beginning, okay? Okay, so Thaddeus was saying he firmly believed that all of that, and he says, I'm receiving this info. He says, look at me. I'm just saying, he says. Um, I want to get to, he says, I'm sure you have heard the tape recording I made of our meeting. In fact, he had full knowledge that he was being recorded, so laid my phone on his desk and recorded. He stated to me Black Youngster played a major role in the hit and that the Benz used in the hit was registered to Youngster. Now, I know a lot of people are saying that they don't think that the insurance guy is credible, but I don't know why the insurance agent that is making money off of somebody, why he would go and lie. Okay. Okay, he says, I'm sure you heard the tape recording I made of our meeting. In fact, he had full knowledge that he was being recorded, so I laid my phone on his desk and recorded. He stated that Black Youngster played a major role in the hit and that the Benz used in the hit was registered to Youngster but driven by his girlfriend, and that it had been wrecked on the right side. I'm receiving this info 2 days after the unaliving. The info is known that the car was supposedly carjacked from a white woman. He also states that Black Youngster's bulletproof Yukon was hit. Okay, Black Youngster's bulletproof Yukon was hit by gunfire on October 29th after a rap show at the FedEx Forum, and that he had been keeping it at his office on Poplar. The day he called me, he wanted me to see the truck, but it so happened that Youngster wants his truck back and tells Winston that he's sending one of his guys to come get it. Winston states to me that he asked Black Youngsters to send him a picture of the guy who he was sending, which is the guy in the blue. Did Winston want me to implicate the man in the blue? Winston on the tape admits to several violations of insurance laws and all of that. Okay. So this is the guy in the blue. Hmm. Hold on, y'all. me why he got the same pic of the same pic on his profile. Lord have mercy. Hold on, y'all. Shit. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I'm trying to get a hold on. Oh no. Okay, but let me finish doing what I was doing. Let's see. I think the audio has been taken down. I think it has been taken down. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on, you guys. Please just give me a minute. I'm pulling up something. I always like to go back to the beginning. I don't even see it no more, y'all. Hold on, Black Youngsters Insurance guy. Here it is right here, y'all. Okay, here it is. I found it, y'all. Hold on. Be quiet, girl. Okay, here it is, y'all. I want y'all to listen to this, okay? I want you all to listen to this. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull it up because I can't. It's not loud enough on my phone, and I don't want to use it from pull up somebody else's YouTube channel. Does Double Tap have it on his channel? If Double Tap has it on his channel, I know he'll let me listen to it from his channel. Does anybody else have it on their channel? Does Alabama Hill have it on his channel? I'd be scared to listen to it from anybody else's channel. So pull it up from anybody else's channel. Black youngster insurance man Eric Winston. Okay, hold on, y'all. I mean, I found it, but
when I was doing this show when I first started, he was brought to me by somebody else. Right? Like your wife. And he was going through some things beef wise. Well, it really wasn't him, it was Yo Gotti that was going through it. Yo Gotti pretty much used youngsters as a token. Use black youngsters. Okay. As a token. Okay. Send them out to do all the dirty work. Okay. Right. And let me tell you, these guys I know very well. Love these guys. You my boy, so I can tell you. I said, but you my folk, I can tell you. Right. The main had all these issues and beef with black youngsters and Yo Gotti. Dolph did. They got to doing all this talking back and forth. Black youngster went to Dolph's grandmama's house. Went to his grandmama's house, pulled out his gun, knocking all on the door, all this stuff. And,
now that part, you guys, I don't know if I believe that about them saying that he went to Youngdolph's grandmother's house because Youngdolph's grandmother was already deceased and all of that. Not unless he got it mixed up with young Aunt Rita, maybe Youngdolph's auntie, but that part I don't know about.
She come out. This was years ago. She come out. You need to get stuff.
Okay.
All the home.
I remember that.
Right.
Right.
That stuff, right. That stuff get handled, get squashed.
Mm-hmm.
Youngster moves out to LA. Dolph goes to LA. While he in LA, he says, nigga, I'm gonna pull up on you and come see you. That's what Dolph tells Young.
Mm-hmm.
Youngster said, okay, nigga, I got something for you. Dolph coming out the hotel. Youngster shoot at him again. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you heard about this.
Mm-hmm.
Got shot in his butt, all kinds of stuff. He said, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got shot in his butt and walking to his truck. He to his truck, they drive off because it's an armored truck.
Mm-hmm.
So he get away. Dolph calls Youngster on the phone. Youngster telling me all this stuff. This is before I get to what I'm about to tell you. Calls him on the phone and say, hey, look, man, what happened happened. You know, we need to squash this shit because it's getting too deep. Youngster ignorant. He said, nah, fuck that nigga, I'm gonna kill you. Okay. His exact words, fuck that nigga, I'm gonna kill you. Dolph said, all right, cool. Left it at that. Youngster and his brother moved to Miami to do some stuff. Dolph called Youngster again. Said, man, we need to squash the beef. You know, we need to squash all this stuff. We from the same hometown. We need to come together. Youngster said, hell nah, nigga, fuck you. Youngster sends his brother to go take care of Dolph because Dolph comes to Miami.
Okay.
Not saying it was Dolph, but somebody in his crew, they ended up killing Youngster's brother.
Now that wasn't.
Did you know about this? Did you know about this? Okay. They ended up killing his brother. I was at his funeral, right? I mean, I was there, so I paid his life insurance policy, so I know.
Okay.
So he paid Youngster on his brother's life insurance policy.
Right? So let's fast forward to October of this year. Because they was like, okay, we're going to let this shit cool out, die down, then we're going to get his ass. But Dolph was thinking the same thing. We're going to let this shit cool down, I'm going to get his ass.
Okay.
Youngster had a concert here on the 29th, I think, of October, which was a Friday, I think. Okay. Youngster was leaving out the FedEx Forum in his truck, his armored truck. Got shot up over.
Where's it at?
When was this?
Where's the truck?
Where is it now? I get to that. It was downstairs this morning.
Where's it now?
I don't know.
It's gone.
It's gone. Matter of fact, when I called you earlier,
you got the pictures?
I don't have pictures, but I want you to see this. I ain't gonna take no pictures, but this today's day, right? I talked to you, but he called me. You know what it is? That's Youngster. He called me. He said, well, actually, he had been calling me. He called me 2 times yesterday. He called me. Hold on, the date it happened. It happened 2 days ago, right? He called me right after it happened, about 3 something, right? Called me again at 6 something. So he's calling me, and I didn't know what was going on, right? I'm gonna get to where happened the truck. Anyway, October 29th, shot up the truck. He called me. He called me that Saturday morning. He said, hey man, I need you to come pick up my truck and get it fixed. I said, nigga, I ain't no damn mechanic. You know what I mean? I can't fix your truck. He was like, man, my truck got shot up. I was in it. I need it fixed. And I said, okay, I know what this means. I got you. Said, bring the truck to. Well, I'm sorry. I said, what hotel you in? I'm gonna show you something because I don't want you to think I'm just bullshit. I said, what hotel? This was on the 30th, Saturday, October 30th. I said, what hotel are you in? He told me where he was, gave me the address. I went to pick the truck up. Took the truck down to Jack Morris to try to get it fixed. But of course, they don't have bulletproof right now, because of COVID and everything. He said, man, I need that truck for tomorrow. I said, you got some shows?
I don't know why he's playing all that music.
He said, no, I got some traveling to do. I need to get around. I said, which was, what was that? That was the 17th. I said, okay.
Okay, he started playing all that music. It just, the music was louder than the young man that was talking. Let me see something.
Hey, well, if you come tomorrow, it's bad. And you might not want to come get it tonight. He said, I ain't do it. Yeah, I'm in the city. I'm trying to fly out. I'm trying to get out of here by tomorrow. Driving this truck. I said, this motherfucker shot up all on one side. Windows cracked, windshield cracked. So I'm not driving this truck. I said, if you want this truck, then come get this motherfucker. He said, well, and I said, and you might not want to come get it tonight. I said, you probably want to wait till tomorrow or the next day, which is today. He said, yeah, that's right. You're right. I'm just gonna wait. I said, but you in the city though? Yeah, I'm in the city. I'm trying to fly out. I'm trying to get out of here by tomorrow. I said, actually, back at the jail. I had the truck right here. He pulled around there. He said, man, can I come upstairs for a minute? Came up here and sat down right there. Actually, came and sat down right there. I said, youngster, you all right? I looked at him just like that. I said, you all right? He said, I ain't do it. I said, do what? He said, I ain't do it. I don't care what they say, I ain't do it. I said, what are you talking about? Man, you know what I'm talking about. I ain't do it. I said, youngster. I don't call him youngster, I call him Sammy. I said, show him the picture of that car that they looking for. I said, who car is this? I don't know who car that is. So I did this right here. Oh, I don't know. I said, you don't know who car that is? I said, is that not a white Mercedes-Benz C300 that they looking for right now? He said, man, that's my girlfriend car on the policy. This is policy right here. All right. I said, that ain't that car right there, that white car. He said, man, that's my girlfriend car you talking about right there. I said, youngster, are you all right? He said, man, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know nothing. I said, let me tell you this right here. You got me caught up in some shit right now. I said, that car that's in your name, that you got insurance on, that you wrecked last year when you called me and told me you wrecked it.
On the side,
behind the right passenger door.
Yeah.
Is it behind the passenger door?
I think. Yeah.
I said that car.
Ain't but two doors.
Ain't but two doors.
Right. And on the passenger side, you can see where it's roughed up.
I said you should have got that car fixed when it happened last year when your girl wrecked it. I said now these niggas riding around in that motherfucking car. I said best thing you can do right now is say that car's stolen, and I filed a report for it right now. But man, can you go and do that? I said, man, you fucked up. I said, y'all ain't think this shit out, man. I said, you fucked up. Man, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Give me my keys so I can roll. I gave the nigga them keys.
Can you get a print? And don't come back to you.
Okay. So what do you all think about that? Do y'all think that the insurance man is credible? Do you all think that he's credible, or do y'all think that he was lying, trying to set youngster up? What y'all think? I just often think, why would a man who he's patronizing? No, youngster wasn't all right. He was off that booger sugar. Antonio says he don't think that he's lying. Youngster can't even go back to Macmillan. No, auntie, that sound about right. I mean, the insurance agent placed him in Memphis on November the 17th. The insurance agent placed him in Memphis on November the 17th. So what will his defense be? Will it be that he let some of the little dudes use his car and he was afraid, because that the car was used in a crime and he was going to be accused of it? I'm pretty sure that's what his defense will be. McNamee says youngster can't even go back to his own hood, Macmillan. Mm. Mm. And Antonio says he think it's cap. Okay. So you think the insurance agent is lying on youngster? Okay. Hmm. McNamee, okay. Rest in peace, young dog. What do you all think? The voice sounds familiar. That's the guy who helped cousin pastor with his live while he was on live. I don't know, Antonio. I don't know. I don't know. I believe it because he had the picture up of the man. Youngster was so mad at Dolph, but not the guys who popped him and still in South Memphis. Perfect example of you can't play both sides. Choose street nigga, a civilian, dangerous game to play. Antonio says that's one of the cousin pastor's good friends. Rest in peace, Young Dawg says, I believe him based on the shooting and this shit happened. Cypress TV says true. He know it's dangerous too. Ain't nothing wrong with being smart. I said that. Antonio says, I think cousin pastor was running a play. Not sure though. I remember Dolph had a show in Memphis a couple days after. True Aquarius said, read my comment to you. Okay, I will. I'll do that. Let me go back up. I'm trying to figure out why he felt the need to tell the cousin pastor and not the police. I think he told the cousin pastor so that the cousin pastor could put it out so that the police could get it. And I think he told the cousin pastor so the cousin pastor could tell the police. But surely he would have had to know if the cousin pastor took it to the police, then he would have had to tell the police exactly where he got it from. So I mean, if he would have did better, you're right. But I think he wanted the cousin pastor because he told him to make it anonymous. I think he felt like the cousin pastor would put it out on his channel, on his show, and the police would just look, because the police be looking at Thaddeus and get the information and or something like that. I don't know. If y'all don't remember, Drop was at the show with Youngster, 42 Doug, Big Juke, Big 30, Big Homie G, all them the next day after the shooting. These facts, the man wasn't lying. Oh, wow. A True Aquarius says, well, that makes sense. Thank you. Cypress, you make all these excuses for supposed to be grown, real street ninjas and want to say pre-art is soft. I'm talking about in November the 4th, Dolph performed at the University of Memphis. There is no way that they couldn't have means and technology to ping phone towers. Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, y'all, I mean, we down to 14 hours. We're down to 14 hours, and I just pray that everything goes smoothly at court tomorrow. Tam, if that was true, what wouldn't had him in court? I mean, we don't know if he's gonna be in court or not. We don't know. He might not be in there for. I mean, but straight dropping them was in the car. So I don't know if he's a witness. I don't like to. I don't like to guess on who witnesses could or couldn't be. I don't know. Christopher says, "Rest in peace, Youngdolph. They was in Miami before and after that. Slime Green 4 and in front of Straight Drop mixtape covers is Migo." Hmm. Mm, mm. I tell you, he would be a witness against Youngster, not drop. Right. Well, because he was the insurance, he insured the white car. So if he was going to be a witness, and you're right, definitely against Youngster. But I'm just saying, I'm just guessing. Nobody told me this. I'm guessing this. You know, um, Maybe because he's the insurance. He insured the white car. According to him, maybe he would have to be at court or something for that. Um, I don't know. Maybe not. Definitely, you're right. Maybe just against Youngster. Um, the convo I had earlier with someone blew me. That's all I could say. Oh wow. Snoozy cake. What convo did you have? I'd be wanting to know. What conversation was that? I mean, y'all, we down to the nitty gritty now. We may as well just go on and put it out. They got heavy security set up tomorrow, so don't go down there to that courthouse with no. Don't let nobody send you out. Okay, if you need some money, just go get you a job. Okay, go on and get you a job, and that's that. Mm-hmm. 16, 13, 12, 74. I need to go play those numbers. Um, and Meat Loafy Lady. He wrapped it gray soon as shit got hot. Mm. J Money's mama. It's just a perspective someone gave, and I never heard anyone say that. They say Yo Gotti not going to jail because there been some VIP paid off the reality. Lord have mercy, I tell you. Mm, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not, child. Uh, I believe you're going to jail, but I don't know. I don't believe Yo Gotti gonna get by. They said is Black Youngster in jail. Not that I know of. He probably gonna go faster than he a crash dummy. That dude is crazy. They said it's not over with even when trial is done. So do y'all think the trial is gonna only last for a week? The U.S. attorney said it don't matter how rich you are, you still can get convicted. That's absolutely true. Y'all hit the like button for me. Like, share, and subscribe. He said the situation so sloppy it's gonna be a quick one. Yeah, I got the number up there. If you all want to call in, I'll be on for a few more minutes. I got to get myself prepared for tomorrow. I got a case to go out on in the morning. Said Migo named Darius Smith Cornbread Cornelius Smith. They cousins, like I said. I don't know. Duke Man says I don't want State to get big head. I want them big boys getting him. Even El Chapo, and he got billions. Cypress, you must know everything. Oh, Cypress, they say you must know everything, dude. Help me out, cuz I'm confused. Explain the trial being held at 201, but the defendants are elsewhere. Um, y'all, somebody told me something yesterday. I don't know if it's I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say it. I told you, M Rose, he gotta be tied in with the people. Like my homeboy Mac, I'm tired. I ain't going back and forth with no female at Christopher O'Brien. Cypress says M Rose, not everything, but I know something. When you break the laws in the U.S., you and your money becomes disgusting to them. I absolutely 100%. I agree. I agree. They said Dolph had multiple phones. Will they bring them up in trial? Well, just remember now, Paul Hagerman says that Straight Drop's brother gave him Straight Drop's phone that he had during the murders and before. So that says a lot that he had during the murders and before. I know who is Cornelius folks. Drop man's. So it ain't no none of that. It ain't no connection. I'm one of the realest niggas on here. My DOC too. Be exact. I ain't responding no more. Yeah, long live Dolph. Long live Dolph. And I just want to take the time, you guys, and just ask, God to cover all of, everybody that's all, especially all of the innocent people that are in court tomorrow. I pray to God that everybody keeps their sanity and nobody allows anyone to send them out and go down to that courthouse, because you're not going to be able to get away with going down there thinking you're going to spin on somebody. They're going to have extra tight security, plain clothes, and all of that. Like I said, they're going to snipe you. Okay, so um, as Diane said, if you let somebody give you some money to go down there thinking that you're going to, as they say, slime out somebody, before you go, what you need to do is go ahead and um take out your funeral clothes and leave your mama some money. You could at least leave her some money for a black dress. That's the least you can do for her, because you won't be returning home. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. So don't go down there with no mess. Okay? Don't go down there with no mess. Hey, justice has to be served. Says them phones, y'all keep forgetting. And Cornelius has some phones. You a big dog because you got a doc number. Huh? Tam, did Straight Drop call Dolph that day when he was murdered? I don't know anything about that. The first time I heard that was today. Somebody says that there now is circulating on YouTube that Youngdolph supposedly called Straight Drops. Straight Drop and Youngdolph did not even like each other. So why would they be even talking on the phone? That don't sound right. So somebody was just telling me some vloggers put that out. I don't know if I believe it. As a matter of fact, I don't believe it. Says the police got um the police got all them phones. Laugh out loud. They great numbers, Miss T. You got a prison number. Don't make Lord have mercy. It says, I was just asking Christopher. We like to get everybody's perspective. I tell you, y'all, I've never in my life had so much anticipation for anything. I promise to God, I have not. And I have a lot of anticipation for I have a lot of anticipation for this trial in the morning. I do I do I just believe everything is laid out, and I just do. I don't even know if I'll be able to. I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep. Halfway sleep. Hmm. Y'all hit the like button for me. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I've left the lines open for you all to call in. Because people be trying to call when I get off. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm looking up something. Um, I never seen a real nigga post their jail ID number. Me too, Miss Tam. Yeah, I have a lot of anticipation. I don't know why. I just do. I have so much anticipation. Like I'm really just excited that hey Pumpkin. She says, I wonder what channel would a live be on. I don't know, Pumpkin. I don't know. What I did was I read what was sent to me, and that is that it says that no medias will be allowed to stream or broadcast with the exception of one media. Okay, with the exception of one. So, I don't know. I talked to somebody Friday, and they said media, one media would be in the courtroom. So, but I don't know. Diane says, trolls don't come in here starting drama with the teams. With the team, we know if you're a newbie. All the talk is over with tomorrow until season 2 of the Youngdolph's trial. I believe they will have opening statements tomorrow on Memphis News. Well, News Channel 3 confirmed that they was going to be in the courtroom. So, I don't know. News Channel 3 confirmed that they was going to be in there. Let me pull that up. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Okay, hold on, God. Y'all. Give me 1 minute. Okay, y'all, we get ready to see.
Rapper Youngdolph. Trial for the defendants is scheduled to take place Monday morning.
WREG has learned that an out-of-town jury has been seated in that trial. WREG's Quamitra Wilborn tells us what to expect.
Right where I'm standing is where two gunmen walked up and fired shots inside of Makita's homemade butter cookies on Airways Boulevard 3 years ago. Memphis police say their target, Adolph Thornton Jr., also known as Youngdolph. Now, 3 years later, and just days before the suspect's trial, the owners of Makita's Cookies say they're doing their part to keep Dolph's name alive. It's a time of celebration for Pamela and Maurice Hill, the owners of Makita's homemade butter cookies. This week marks 25 years in business as a staple in the South Memphis community.
The community has been great. The community has been great.
Pamela Hill says only one thing has kept them going all these years.
Love.
Yeah, I really do.
25 years. It hasn't been easy.
That love for baking and community has pushed them forward, even in the eye of tragedy. On November 17th, 2021, their longtime customer, rapper Youngdolph, was killed in their store while ordering cookies.
He loved Makitas, and he will always be a part of Makitas, especially over here on Airways.
Yeah. He would have wanted us to
keep going.
Years later, they're not only celebrating 25 years in business, they're also celebrating justice.
We got our Justice for Dolph t-shirts prepared to put on Monday.
Justin Johnson, one of the men accused of shooting and killing Dolph, is set to stand trial next week. His co-defendant, Cornelius Smith, who is accused of being the second shooter, is also scheduled to appear in court. Prosecutors have been very quiet regarding the details and any evidence surrounding the high-profile case. However, WREG learned security will be tight come Monday. According to the public information officer with the Shelby County Criminal Court Clerk's Office, the stairwell to the courtroom will be closed off. Upon getting off the elevator, everyone must go through a metal detector. Hernandez Govan and Jamarcus Johnson are both scheduled to appear in court for the trial. Govan is accused of being the mastermind behind the killing, and Jamarcus pleaded guilty to accessory after the fact last year. It's unclear if Govan or Jamarcus will be called to testify. As for the Hills, they say no matter what happens in court, Dolph will always be a part of their history and future.
It's forever with us. It's forever Dolph and forever Makitas.
Reporting for your news leader from South Memphis, Quamitra Wilborn, WREG News, Channel 3.
We will be in the courtroom for the trial. Stay tuned on air and online.
Another.
Didn't he say we'll be in the courtroom for the trial? Stay tuned on air. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Anyways. I'm thinking she's gonna surprise me in the morning. Hopefully I still got hope. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I was told cameras was going to be in the courtroom, so And the email says it too. So, but I don't know. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, you guys. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be one camera in the courtroom. Yeah. Anyways, so and all of the other medias will get the opportunity to bring in. They can bring in um, their audio recorders, but there's only one media that can bring in that has been approved to bring in the camera to broadcast. Okay. Anyways, uh, ZK says, like what, rest in peace, Youngdolph these days got caught red-handed. Cypress put them cokes in the refrigerator for tomorrow. My girl was supposed to come and do my lashes and my eyebrows tonight, and she's sitting up talking. Oh, Lord Jesus, you can't depend on these young people. It says Fox 13 said Jeremy P. Eyre would be there. He said, I told you about them darn lashes. Oh my goodness. I normally, whenever I wear lashes, I used to wear lashes so much that my lashes ended up thinning out. I started buying like castor oil and vitamin E and stuff and started growing my own lashes back. So now I only wear them occasionally. Cypress, I don't think about that, but he'll probably be shocked about what he hear when these witnesses take the stand. Absolutely. Absolutely. I believe so too. I wonder if everything gonna bite Govan in the A. Yeah, I'm sure True Results is gonna be down there tomorrow. I'm sure True Results, True Results says if when you get jammed up, don't mention my name. Yeah, the lines are open. Mm. Mm. Hold on, you all. Yeah, I was. We'll talk about that on another show. I was looking at something. We're gonna have. We'll talk about that on another show. That's gonna be a totally different topic. Hey, Tamara, over here with a Cowboy fan. I'm praying that all these Cowboy fans are okay. 28-6. Cornelius needs a nice haircut for court because them two things he been wearing ain't gonna help him. Hope Diddy have that baby oil ready for young drop back there. Let's just have the benefit of the doubt. They're gonna be footage because it's no way it won't be his team already planning on using some other stuff for video. It's definitely gonna be a camera in the courtroom. She says no recording or live streaming is allowed in either courtrooms with the exception of media pool TV. Okay. You'll be able to bring in audio. No media phones. Okay. All phones must be on silent. They say Diddy is getting on everybody's nerves right now. The DA on even his lawyers. Bruh too cold with it. You know he got juice. Man too damn comfortable. Hmm. Mm. Mm. But yeah, I guess we'll all see tomorrow, won't we? I tell you. You said what? Rest in peace, Youngdolph. If I what? He says if I'm free, go live. I'll see. Yeah, I'll see if I'm free. You know, I'll see if I'm free. I will go live. They said them silent moments Tam take and then humming. I'm from the 10. I know what that means. um, he said Tam gonna be on here all night messing with us. He said if she ain't shoe shopping on Amazon, it's gonna be on Shade Room and social media, whatever they say in court. They thought they was slick taking money, now they crying. I'm telling you, that's what they thought. Rest in peace, Youngdolph. Something else. I tell you. Cornbread gonna walk in there in his big suit and glasses looking like Billy Ray. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, what Great Face at? I'm surprised Great Face has not been in here tonight. I don't think he came in yesterday. Maybe Great Face gonna be at the trial. Who knows? Maybe he gonna be at the trial. Because he said he's from Delaware. He said he was supposed to be traveling from Delaware to Memphis at some point. So maybe he gonna be at the. Who knows? The bad wig girl ain't reliable. We don't want. We don't want to hear not nothing she gotta say. Oh Lord have mercy. I tell you. Now the bad wig girl, we don't want her reporting on nothing. But it's gonna be a camera in the courtroom. It's gonna be a camera in the courtroom. He said, "What's on y'all mind?" I just tried to call in. You just tried to call in? Hold on, let me see what's going on here. This phone rings sometimes and sometimes it don't. It's two people called. Okay. I'm getting ready to call you back. So the phone battery low. CMG done hacked it. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, did someone call Real Talk with Tamara?
Yes, ma'am. This is Kenyon.
Hey, kid, how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Okay, that's good to hear. Yeah, I think a lot of them guys now are pleaded out.
They probably have.
Because I don't see nobody with a right mind going to sit down for 4 to 6 years. I just don't see that.
Yeah, Straight Drop would be a fool to do that, wouldn't he?
Oh yeah, most definitely be a fool. So they've already talked and connected all the dots. So I think that include out.
Yeah, in the back of my mind, I have not ruled that out at all.
Yeah, because some telling me Orange Man quit for the feds to even entertain or listen to him getting total immunity. He done connected all the way to the top. He done told them folks everything.
Orange Man quit. No, he don't want to go to jail. He almost 50 years old. He can't even do 20 years. Hell.
He can't do 20.
That's a life sentence. That's a life sentence for his old ass.
Yeah, man, with some bad knees.
I'm telling you. Shoot, Orange Man quick gonna drag them badass knees up in there and step up on that stand and drag them, pick them up and drag them up on that stand and tell all and be all he can be. He gonna do.
I got an uncle that lives in New York, and he was detectives back in the 90s. And he said when they got John Gotti, they had over million some pages of evidence. So he said it was gonna be hard for them to fight against that.
And that's the reason why John Gotti people started turning on him.
Exactly.
That's why his people started turning on him.
The attorneys probably already told them plead it out. Straight dropping out all them, say your bitch have to go ahead and plead because we go to trial and you probably get life.
They said they'll be surprised if Orange Man quit. Don't take a plea. He'll be crazy not to.
Where did they pull the jury from?
Around on the outskirts of Memphis, on the outskirts of Shelby County. So they may as well have just got the jury from out of Shelby County. What difference is that gonna make? Because you know a lot of these other. Are you from Memphis?
Yes, ma'am.
So you already know when you start pulling, when you start going into all these other little cities that's got different counties, it's still connected to Memphis. So it don't even make no difference. The name just changes.
Yep. When I heard they finna pull it outside, I said, I hope they go to some of these little smaller counties get these redneck whites.
They really don't want that.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was just rolling my dice with people in Memphis.
Yeah, because Memphis is a majority black city. Why on earth would they ever go on the outskirts of Memphis? It seemed like me straight drop attorney working against him.
Yeah, people got to realize Memphis, we the only black corner in West Tennessee. Once you get out of here, you got a couple of black population Nashville, and after that, Tennessee is mostly white. Once you go east of Nashville, like Cooksville and Chattanooga, all this white. Have you been keeping up with the people from the Tyree Nichols case? So it's all on CNN.
You know what? I haven't been watching it a lot because I was just so disgusted with what those police officers did. They really make all police officers look bad, the ones that are good. And what they did to Tyree Nichols was just heinous. I think about how so many people do heinous stuff to people, and they need a beat down bad. You know what I mean? People that have really just did things to kids sexually that was heinous and all of that. But the way that they did him, the first time I saw it, it messed with me so bad. I hadn't been able to look at it. You know, the boy running for his life, crying for his life. I can't, stuff like that I can't hardly stand and look at.
I hate how they're trying to get the MPD trainer. When the defense up there talking about the way they only as good as the trainer. So they're trying to flip it on him like he ain't trading them guys good.
No, they train them good. That's a character thing. That's a hard issue.
I know what they're trying to do. So they got up and told them folks, yeah, I trained them. They didn't follow protocol, and I didn't train them that way.
That's right. And even if a person wasn't trained right, you know right from wrong. You don't beat nobody like that.
Exactly. But that prosecutor in that case, she trying to get everybody. The lieutenant that just came on the scene and just stood there and looked and didn't do nothing. She going after him. And I heard his name come up.
Well,
I know they let him retire before. She said she want everybody, even the paramedics. The first set of paramedics that came on the scene, they didn't do nothing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she said she want everybody because they sat around and watched that boy die.
Yeah, they was wrong for that. They was wrong when that boy trying to run for his life. Oh, why would they do him like that? He was not resistant. Why would they do him like that?
I don't know, because once I heard the prosecutor talk about the lieutenant talking about over 20 years on the force, you didn't know when somebody was beat up to the point of death. You took the patrolman word for it. He said, "No, it's a flaw somewhere." You just said you knew exactly what went on.
And Rose says,
I hate it for him.
"Yeah, I hate that so bad. I hate it so bad." Rest in peace, Youngdolph says. Rest in peace, Youngdolph. And Rose says, "Rest in peace, Youngdolph. I don't think nobody from the streets going to court, but if they do, that's crazy because now if I was the street, if I was them, I wouldn't go to court. I think that his artists can support.
I wouldn't take it to trial.
Yeah, if I was the artist, I wouldn't go down there to that court either. I don't think it would be good for them to be in that court.
You don't know who the feds. It's going to be a parade of witnesses. They finna come up through there.
Absolutely, and in my mind, I don't know. I'm just so skeptical because in my mind, I'm thinking, even with the witnesses that may come through, I hope don't nobody decide that they want to be unalived because that'll be a murder suicide for them to ever think that they can get up in that courtroom to try to pop at a witness.
Oh, they're gonna have some in the middle too. They ain't gonna be getting nothing through there.
Well, that's true too. You're right.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be getting nothing through there. They have pit downs and everything. So they ain't gonna be getting nothing through there.
And taking their shoes off too. Mm-hmm.
Well, you some good sauce. Make sure your sauce ain't got no holes.
Yep, take their damn shoes off too.
You gotta pray for the city. I hate Nelson went this way. I hate Nelson went this way.
Me too. It's almost embarrassing, ain't it? A lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people. I don't know. I think a lot of people, and I don't think I'm out of touch, but I haven't seen it this way. Wanted to say that it's a North Memphis, South Memphis thing. I don't look at it as because it was a lot of people from North Memphis that did not show any disrespect when Youngdolph was killed. You didn't see people from North Memphis posting horrible things about Youngdolph when he was taken out. They really didn't get in it.
Mm-hmm. They knew it was wrong.
Yeah, they knew it was wrong. They absolutely knew it was wrong. They didn't get in that. They did not do that.
With the guy, if he's a better rapper than you, it's just where it is. And can't nobody stay on top of it.
But what they did do was they made Memphis look really, really bad. A man who was building an empire, also you take him, y'all plot to take him out, and it didn't have anything to do with nothing but jealousy.
Yep. Yeah, I was coming back from Phoenix. I was in the airport. In airports in Phoenix, they were asking me, is Memphis really that bad as it would need to portray?
It is. It really is.
Yeah, that was Shane answer. I was hesitant to say yes.
I tell you, it's so sad. I was thinking about my cousin's daughter who lost her life. The mother and the that was hit and the car exploded. Where the teenage boy was running from the police in Hickory Hill.
Okay.
Yeah, I went by there. Probably I went by there Friday, and it's so sad because his girlfriend was saying he really ain't even been getting up out of the bed. it was so bad, you know, seeing his daughter like that. It did a, you know, they did show him the video of her, like right before it happened. She got out and she got out and pumped the gas, right? And she got back, they was in her car, and she got back in the car, and as soon as she got back in the car, that's when it happened. That's when
Why are they trying to say the Memphis police were at fault for chasing him?
I don't know, but he don't feel like that they at fault. The underage boy was wrong all the way across the board. He was in a stolen car. He was he okay. So some officers was chasing him or something, or they got behind him, and he started running. They broke off the chase. He went and hid. So they were still looking for him in the area. Another police car spotted him and turned the lights on, and that's when he put his foot on the metal and went straight through the light, and that's when he hit them. So it wasn't the police's fault. But I think it's so sad, like the way that you know, just the number, because she was a little petite little thing. The number that it did on her, you know, I'm telling you, it's sad. It really messed that child up bad. I'm telling you, and I don't think he can get those images out of his head. I think that's why he hadn't got up out the bed.
Wow. I hate it for the law enforcement too, because you're almost in a situation, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Yeah.
So they really can't do their job.
No, because you know, parents. I'm gonna tell you something. What gets me is when, you know, they have a curfew, and so you hear parents say, "Well, the police ain't no good because you know it's 10 o'clock and little Rufus ain't even in the house. Where he at?" They blaming the police.
No, that's a parent's job. That's a parent's job, and it's easy. It's easy to parent now because you got the cell phones, you can track their location and all that. Back when I was coming up in the 90s, if I told my parents I was going over John's house, shit, that's a line times out of 10, yeah, we went over there, but we didn't stay that long. We just went somewhere else, so they know where the hell we was in the city. But nowadays, you can track everything with the phone, so you know exactly where your children at.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't get that. There's some laziness on the parents' part.
No, because what he basically did was he took out all them people, and it was some more people in another car that was injured. Dantrice died on impact. Her cousin died on impact. Her mother fought. Her mother tried to oh y'all, it did them so bad. It was bad. She wouldn't have, she couldn't have survived. She never would have survived. I'm talking about in the front. The mama was in the back and the baby was in the back. I'm so happy that the baby survived. The mother, she tried to fight, but she passed out. She lived, but she died when they got closer to, to the hot before they got to the hospital. But then Treese, the driver, it's just bad, and I hate that. For my cousin. Other than they want to try to blame the police, I guess they in juvenile, but they trying to figure out a way to blame that on the police so he can get out. I guess so that he can go and steal some more cars and kill some more people. Now they had claimed that they would charge him as an adult, and they need to.
Yeah, they most definitely need to. And I think that is going to message all the other youngins like, okay, they can start putting adult crimes on us. Let me just go get me a job and get back in school.
Yeah. I tell you, it's a sad thing.
Yeah, but hopefully we get a little bit of light with sunshine tomorrow and see what these folks gonna do in the courtroom.
Yeah, and I gotta say this. I'm so happy that and I'm gonna say it again, that God has allowed Youngdolph's family to be able to make it to this point, to be able to at least walk into the courtroom to see the start of justice for him.
Yeah. Yeah, but the guy said 5 to 6 days it should be over with. So
if it's over in 5 to 6 days, that means that everybody done pleaded out. That's the only thing I could see.
Yeah, everybody got in line. They already know what they're gonna do.
Now, Orange Malquette had posted on his page that he was having a party. If he said the big day is Monday, come lay your eyes on me if you or something. So do he know he get ready to go do some time or something?
He makes him disappear.
Or disappear, right? Or disappear. I thought about that.
After he tell what he tell, disappear.
He gonna have to. And stay disappeared. Stay gone.
Yeah.
But I wonder do they look back on this and realize that none of this was worth it? I wonder do they look back on this and realize that?
They probably sunk in now. But when they first did, they was happy and trolling and living that best life. But now I'm pretty sure they've been sunk in now.
Yeah. True Aquarius said, Miss C, she said, Miss C, I thought you didn't think it was going to be a trial. What made you change your mind? Well, what made me change my mind was, in the back of my mind, I still, feel like he could plead out. I still think he could plead out. That's still in the back of my mind. I don't know, though. I don't know. People got quiet. People got quiet on me this week. Huh?
I feel they got everything in order. They know what they're gonna do when they get into tomorrow.
Yeah, and then when they transferred him to Nashville, and then they sent him back. And I do know, like from yeah. I don't know though. In the back of my mind, True Aquarius, I still kind of feel like he might plead out.
That'll be in his best interest to plead out.
Yeah, that'll be in his best interest. Because he's back downtown. He's back downtown, but he still would have to go to, even if he plead out tomorrow, he still would have to go to court. She said, okay, well, it's in the back of my mind. Then you already know what's about to go down. I don't know. It's just in the back of my mind that I have not ruled out that he is going to plead out. I'm gonna be able to tell y'all. Maybe I could tell him. I don't know. Maybe I'll tell y'all tomorrow why. Why I actually, especially at one point of especially of last week and of this week, and then when they moved him, I knew, I was like, no, I know for a fact he has pleaded out. But I'll be able to tell y'all why. They said 13 hours away.
Now you think they're gonna bring the Barnett guy? You think he's gonna testify against him too? Because I know his name been quiet.
I would be surprised if he didn't testify. I would be surprised if it's gonna be a trial, but I would be surprised if he didn't testify. Straight dropping them don't stand a chance. You see, Cornelius, they ain't said nothing about no trial date for him. Ain't the judge ain't said not one thing about a trial date. He hasn't been going to court about a trial date. It seemed like to me, like even though they separated themselves, Cornelius still would have been going to court separately about his very own trial date, right? That has not even been happening. They said the whole city loved Flipper except one group of y'all know the rest. I wonder, do they feel bad about putting a hit on their boy? Do you think the ones that paid for the hit feel bad?
They probably can't sleep at night.
Mm-hmm.
They probably had no peace.
King the Shark gonna say, tell us at 9 a.m. I tell you. Well, you know, as far as I know, the trial is gonna be televised. I mean, or streamed or whatever. One media, that's what it says. One media will be able to bring their cameras in. So
One media, okay. And the whole city gonna be, the whole nation gonna be watching.
mm-hmm. One media will be able to bring in a camera. Everybody else can bring in audio. Recipe Shundal says, I read a article, his lawyer acting like he know he gonna testify, talking about they ain't give my client no trial date. He just got to appear in court. I ain't even know Cornelius' attorney was still talking. They said make him take the stand like Jamarcus. If Straight Drive took the stand, they would eat him alive. Those attorneys would. It says this gonna be a show. Hope Dolph get all the justice. Time to see Mia them smile for real, for real. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of emotional stuff because they said tomorrow. Yep. Listen, because if they go through with the trial, so I wonder who gonna fire their lawyer in the middle of this. Shoot, if it's gonna only be a 5-6 day trial, he ain't gonna even have time to fire him. Shoot. Um, um, we'll see though. One thing for sure, when it's here. When it's less than 24 hours, it's here because it's really going on 12 hours.
Did you say what time they gonna start in the morning?
Promptly at 9 a.m. Promptly. Promptly at 9 a.m. So.
You ain't getting nothing else to eat, so quit calling me.
Was that your puppy?
Yeah, little child and got Zulu.
It says there's no sleep for the weary. I'm telling you. I'm so, like I said, I never anticipate anything, but I am so anticipated. Like I'm just, I don't know. I've just never been this jittery and the anticipation of everything and all of that. She said no sleep and bubble guts for them tonight. Recipe Youngdolph says, you know, something crazy finna happen. Breaking news. I believe you, especially if his little friends pull up. You know what's so weird?
YG been pretty quiet, ain't?
Well, I mean, he posted on him and Angela was out of the country. He posted on Friday and Saturday. He wanted everybody to see. Huh?
I said he stay out the country.
He stay out the country more than he be in the country. But I guess he back in the country now. He ain't posted today. I guess his stomach might be running off.
The house may be too dull for.
I believe you, especially if his little friends pull up. Rest in peace, Youngdolph says, I would really be surprised if they cap asses pull up. I always thought they were supporting him for the internet. Oh, they said he posted a video of money bags today. Have Head and Zach Randolph been posting? I wonder. I don't think Zach Randolph ever posts.
Yeah, he don't post a lot.
It's sure gonna be interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna finally find out who is really on.
We're finally gonna find out who is Unc. Somebody was telling me to yesterday when I asked them again about Straight Drop. They was like, I don't even think you're around there. I said, are you sure? I said, I don't think you're around there, but I don't know. It's just I don't know. They didn't want to talk about it. I was like, well, it was like it's so many like they have so many red things in his. I told him no. So I don't know. I guess I don't know. They said today bag birthday Zebo or Head ain't post him. Oh wow, I guess they stressed out too. Miss Nelly, it is at 9 a.m. And I was told, and it was confirmed in an email that one media would be in there with a camera to broadcast.
I would have thought they had a local station there before they had anybody else.
Me too, but News Channel 3 said that they're gonna be up in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know they're gonna have at least one local news channel in there.
Let's say rest in peace, Youngdolph. Yo Gotti posted bag 2 hours ago. He gonna always do it. I just find it fishy Marcus Howard didn't. I wonder if Queen Beezy would be one of the witnesses. She was the female that say she heard about 50 shots. I don't know. Them fools knows better not to pull up. They probably would drive around and try to post like they supporting their fool ass. Savage Foundation says, can't wait to find out tomorrow what they have in store. They said they have been tight-lipped. I wonder why. Yeah, it's real unusual because for everybody to be tight-lipped, and it's got to be for security issues. That's all it is for, security issues. So I wonder if he's gonna show up in the courtroom tomorrow. I guess he will.
Is everybody going to trial tomorrow?
Cornelius is going to be in there, and Cornelius is going to be in there, and Orange Mound Quit is going to be in there. Cornelius is going to, so I don't believe Cornelius have no issues with telling because he already did. Mm-hmm. Says still ain't heard nothing about the Big Jook case. Let me tell you. Do you think Big Jook case is gonna be solved? What you think?
I don't think it's gonna be solved.
You think they know who it was? I'm talking about the people around him.
I'm pretty sure they got a good idea.
Mm-hmm. If it wasn't them,
but they ain't gonna say nothing.
Mm.
A lot of people think saying YG had a hand in it.
A whole lot of people say it. I don't know if it's true or not, but
yeah.
I think about what Big Jook said. Rather than face me, you rather snake me.
I wonder what he meant by that.
I don't know, but what I picked up on was it was somebody that he knew. Mm-hmm. That it was somebody that he knew. Those opening comments were said. The opening comments is going to tell everything. The opening comments is going to tell everything.
Yeah, the opening statement shit that's gonna tell you exactly which way they're gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
They have to look at the body language of the attorneys when they come in. That'll tell you a lot too.
Because with the opening statements, they got to tell the jury what they have, what they about the why they believe that this person, what happened, why they believe that the accused did it, and the evidence that they have to prove it. He says we're gonna see the homicide detectives on the case too. Yeah, the homicide detectives. That's why I don't know how they feel like all of that's gonna happen in 6 days, because the homicide detectives have to take the stand too. The homicide detectives, the witnesses. Remember, they said they had experts.
That's what makes me think they not already plead out. For him to say that, they not already some deals already been made.
Yeah. I told you somebody said to me yesterday, look, I don't even think that boy around there. I said, are you sure? He's showing him around there. The person said, well, I don't know. I don't know. It's too much going on with that. But I don't even think you're around there. But it is showing that he is there. Okay. Recipe Youngdolph says, that's why I say, unless they do a whole lot day one, I don't see no 6-day trial. Right. And we already know with their arguments, they, I don't see it being a 6-day trial, especially with the witnesses and all of that having to come be called up. The investigators, yeah. He said a coroner would take the stand too. And like I said, my prayer is that that God gives Youngdolph's family strength, because if the nitwit do just happen to go on through with it, his family got to look at the video. They got to hear everything. They got to hear everything. What the investigators say, what the crime scene investigators say, what the coroner says, the witnesses, all of that. That's really gonna be gut wrenching. She said, "I will be at work, but I won't be hardly working." Recipe Youngdolph says they're gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy facts. They're gonna have to go through all of that. Yeah, they're gonna have to go through all of that. That right there is the thing that is what is so hurtful. Mm-hmm. Well, we've been on here 3 hours. I'm gonna wind it down, Mr. Ken. I appreciate you calling in.
All right, you enjoy your evening.
Okay, hon. Thanks. All right, you guys. I know I've been a little giddy and a little excited and stuff, but I'm gonna have to go and get off of here. I gotta go out on a case in the morning. So I gotta prepare myself for that. But as far as I know, they will be broadcasting. I'm just going by what I was told in the email I'm looking at. So I don't know though. Because it says in the email no broadcasting or live streaming, but it did say with the exception of. Okay. So I pray that I pray for safety for everybody. I don't want to see anybody get hurt tomorrow. He said it's getting ready to take some weeks. No way they nail all this down in 5 days. I agree. No way it gets nailed down in 5 days. No way at all. They said True Results gonna be there going live, and I do believe it. Yes, I do. I believe it. So we're gonna say a prayer right now. Most gracious Father, I ask. First of all, God, I just thank you for allowing Youngdolph's loved ones to make it to this day. I ask that you give his parents, his siblings, his wife, his children, all of his loved ones, his artists, all of his fans. But I especially ask that you give his immediate family strength to make it through this trial. Allow them to be safe as they make it through this trial. Allow them to keep their composure and their sanity as they go through this trial, God. I ask that you give strength to the families of the mothers of the suspects, right? God, we know that we don't birth children out for them to go and gun down other people's kids. So I ask that you give them strength, and may they also be safe as they go through this, okay? We ask that the courthouse is safe on tomorrow. I thank you, God, for hearing our prayers and giving Youngdolph's father the strength and allowing his health to bring him through this far so that he could be there and see his son get justice, be there with his wife, for his grandkids, his other children. I ask that you keep the witnesses safe, dear God. No weapon formed against any of them shall prosper. Allow them to go in and tell the truth, and allow the jury to be able to process the truth. We ask that when this trial is over, and we know we have a long time, that the dark cloud that was placed over our city because of the jealousy of others is removed. Let there be light again. Okay, God. Allow hearts to start healing. Allow forgiveness to be in the atmosphere. We just thank you right now for peace, for prosperity, for perseverance. And may everything go smoothly, not only on Monday, but for all the days that the trial go on. We thank you for justice in totality, because we understand that it does not just starts or end with Straight Drop and Cornelius. We understand that there's a whole another entity that has not even made it to court yet. And we thank you that in the perfect timing, that there will be justice. You says that whatever a man soweth, that so shall he reap. So we know that those that did this, that paid for this hit, are ultimately the ones that called or caused for his life to be taken. So we know that they sowed those seeds, dear God, that their day will come very soon. Okay. So that's what we continuously pray for. We don't make up anything on this channel. What we do is we put, when I hear something, I tell y'all what I hear, right? I've never proclaimed to be the one trying to get justice for Youngdolph or trying to solve his case. Not one time was I ever hired to work his case. I'm gonna tell y'all this because I can say this now. I was called by one of the defendants' representatives, okay? And I won't say which representative that is. And I do believe that I was called because they didn't know that I was vlogging on the case, and I kindly declined, okay? I could not. I had already been vlogging on the case, and I was not interested because I am a professional, and because of my strong I guess my strong opinion as it relates to the case, and then quite a bit of what I was told, I would not have been able to work on for a defendant. Okay, and let me just say this: if I had been a dog ass bitch, because I'm a professional, when I was called, I could have had that discovery. Okay, but because I am a professional, I declined it. I didn't want to be in the midst of that. I want the defendants and their representatives to be able to represent them to the fullest or to the best of their ability as it relates to the law, right? I was not interested in getting in the middle of that, okay? I wasn't interested in getting in the middle of that, period. All right? I know people have made all types of false claims on me, but only the truth always stands. I'm a professional, okay? So I don't get in the midst of that stuff. So I did not do it, okay? So anyways, he said, checkmate says amen. So anyways, the time has come. Okay. The only thing that I've ever wanted is just like anybody else with well intentions, was for what is right to happen. And as I said, Youngdolph represents so much more than this case represents so much more than just him. I think this case is imperative that justice is served, because you have so many young Dolphs that are going to rise up, and we don't ever want a Pharaoh to ever think that they can chop down a young David, okay, or because of their greatness. We don't ever want that. So that's why it is imperative that he gets justice, so that when a person gets jealous of another young leader that rises up, they won't feel like that they could just take their life and get away with it, right? So that's one of the reasons why um, that I'm so dedicated, and I watch this case very, very closely, right? It's because I want that message to be sent that you could be great without being taken out, okay? I want that message sent there. And with so many people watching this, I don't think it's a mistake. God allowed people to show a strong interest in this case for a reason, because it is a message that is supposed to be sent. I truly hate that young Dolph had to lose his life because he was only 36 years old. He had about 40 more years of life, 35, about 30 more years of life. So they took all of that life away because a young man that came out of South Memphis, out of Castelia, worked hard, okay, and got it from out of the mud. They did, a lot of them did the exact same thing. But the devil will make a fool out of you, right? That evilness, that jealousy, that green-eyed monster always make a fool out of people. I always say this: I don't deal with people that have a jealous spirit, even if it's not directed at me, because jealousy is the mother of all evil. It gives birth to everything evil. Death, murder, all of that, it starts with jealousy. Jealousy bursts out that it is the mother of everything evil. So a jealous person is a dangerous person, I'm telling you now. And that is what the jealousy of young Dolph did. It birthed out evil, okay, that ultimately took his life. Because when you have a history and a pattern of trying to take somebody's life, that's pure evilness. That is pure evilness. At some point, I feel like when they was trying to take him out, and they even when he survived, they was getting another chance to think about what they was doing. Wait a minute, this, come to your senses. Dog, we almost took his life. We didn't take him, man. No, we can't go that far no more. But they continuously had a thirst to kill that boy, and that's why the feds are involved. And just like they had a thirst and a determination to take that boy out, the federal government got a thirst and a determination to take their freedom. Okay, and which is how it should be. Hell, a bunch of damn freaks. You got to be a damn fool. You sitting up talking about you got some money, you rich, you this, you that, and you got a thirst to take somebody's life consistently. You mentally retarded. Okay, it's something wrong with you. Okay, hold on. Y'all know this is my favorite one. I always play this one. This is my favorite one. Thing ain't stopped. Hold on, let me see. The live still going? Okay, we still live. All right, you guys. Anyways, y'all, shout out to Youngdolph, and we're happy that he was able to. He was a Memphian, okay. I know they say he was born in Chicago. He was raised up in Memphis. He had been in Memphis since he was, I believe, he said 2 years old, and so he was one of us. He was definitely one of us. So we we want to see justice prevail. We want to see justice prevail. shout out to his friend. Shout out to Mia J. Mia J has been vocal when she needed to be, and I feel like Youngdolph made a good choice, a smart um a smart young lady, okay, intelligent, and I see why he chose her, and even in her pain, she's been strong enough to prevail. I know some people wanted to see her all on the internet broken. She ain't crying. I ain't seen no tears. They wanted to see her flipping out, even though she got two minor children to raise, right? She got to pick up the pieces that she's been forced to try and put back together when they ripped her man's life away. But I think she's held it together good. Okay, and she's made it to this point. Some people wanted, I guess they want to see her lose her mind, you know. Um, I guess that's what they wanted, but I'm glad that she didn't give it to them. And the young lady, she's beautiful, she's chocolate, she's intelligent, you know, and like I said, I think he made a good choice. And I think he would be very proud of her. Okay. So, anyways, I pray that the artist, this is a critical time. I want, I guess they say calmer heads to prevail as it relates to his artists and a lot of the people that was around him that genuinely loved him. This would be the time to do what he wanted. Just like Young Dolph didn't want to lose what he had. If Young Dolph wanted to, with the way that they was consistently trying to take him out, Young Dolph had enough money to pay anybody to go and hit at them dudes, but he didn't do that because he didn't want them to trick him out of his position. He already knew they wanted to try to get a war started. He had enough money where he could go and not be seen. But the little dudes in the hood, all they would have did was been constantly going to the hood shooting up his little dudes. And so I'm happy that at least he had a heart. See, he's a different kind of dude. At least he had a heart to think about, even though I can go, I got the money to go get out the way if I do something back to him. But these little dudes got to be out here. You know what I mean? He didn't want to let them trick him out of his position or, make nobody else lose their life that may have been around him that still was in Memphis because they was just looking for anything, right? So this would be the time for his artists to practice that. Don't let anybody trick you out of your position. Okay. And let justice be served. Okay. Because we almost less than 12 hours away from that process getting started. Okay. So, anyways, I got to get off of here because I got to be up early in the morning to go out and work. But I definitely appreciate you guys getting on with me tonight. Okay. I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Okay. Y'all, listen, y'all. I'm listen. As far as I know, it is going to they're going to be streaming. Like I said, I was told that the cameras would be in the courtroom. I just read it, my email again, where it says it says no streaming or broadcasting with the exception of the media, TV, or whatever. So, hey, one camera will be in there. All right. But hey, y'all rest peacefully. I mean, we talked about this for almost 3 years, right? So now it's time for what they have and what we speculated on what they have and all of that. Now is the time for that to start coming out right. Anyways, you guys, I love you guys. I'll definitely get on tomorrow. Of course, I'm gonna get on tomorrow. So I'll keep I'll be keeping we're gonna see what's going on. All right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.